on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. Today is Wildcard Wednesday, and we got 5 brand new heavyweights in the game, 88 plus, 4 of them in 189 overall. We'll show you how to get them. We're going to go over the cheapest training in MUT 22 right now, and we got some other things to cover, including how you can get some free cards. Now, first, on GMM this morning, RG teased and said that there's going to be a pretty good stream coming tomorrow morning, and it's going to cover drops. And if you don't know what drops are, they are free packs. And last year we had this Derwin versus the World program where if you tuned into various MCS events, you could earn yourself a free 97 overall Derwin James. Well, it sounds like something similar is going to be coming. If you didn't know, the MCS is the Madden Championship Series. It's where all the pro Madden players play, and there is an event that is coming next week. So they've already gotten to the final 8. You guys can actually see this stuff if you go into game and go over to the competitive tab. It's the one all the way to the right. The kickoff tournament is down to the final 8 already. Tuesday, September 7th, Wednesday, September 8th. This will be going down on Twitch, and tomorrow we're going to find out, what this program is all about. Sounds like free packs and free cards. I'm all for it. Now, to get a head start on this, we'll cover it tomorrow, but to get a head start, down below in the comment section as a pinned comment, I'm going to link you to my video on how to get Twitch drops. If you guys have not signed up for these, it's very important that you do so because you get free packs like all year round, and hopefully there's going to be more and more opportunities to get them. But make sure you go check that video out. If you haven't linked your accounts to get those free Twitch drop packs, go watch that video tutorial down below. If you missed some of the news yesterday, Campus Legends, a new game mode in Superstar KO came out, but it also appears that we're going to be getting a promo on Friday going over some of those cards possibly tomorrow in that stream as well. So new promo Friday, tomorrow being Thursday, we're also going to have some limiteds in packs. I'm going to guess 2 limiteds, probably an offense and a defensive card. So we'll have plenty of videos for you guys tomorrow going over all the new news and information. And of course, when the new promo drops on Friday, we'll cover that as well. Let's talk about Wildcard Wednesday. So I really love how they have this set up this year. A complete W. And if you guys did not know, you can actually earn a free power-up by playing solos. There's solos for Wildcard Wednesday every day. We're just taking a look at the missions here. Here are the 5 cards that came out today. 89 overall Montez Sweat, so he's the 189. And then we have 88 overall Jack Conklin, 88 overall Quentin Spann, 88 overall Brandon Williams, and then Roger Saffold. If you want to see the attributes on these cards, go over on to MUT.gg. I'm not about to break down a bunch of offensive linemen and defensive linemen, though this Montez Sweat card is going to be a highly coveted card. Very fast, good rusher, even though, like you see in the whiteboard behind me, pass rush, not really effective so far in Madden 22, but also what was mentioned on stream is that they'll be going over the first title update. So he didn't necessarily say it's coming out tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure it's coming out tomorrow, and hopefully it's going to fix a lot of things like zone coverage being broken, your quick adjustments on defense, the buttons not showing up. Hopefully pass rush gets bumped up a little bit, and there's a bunch of other things that we hopefully can see fixed. I know there's an RPO glitch out there as well. So title update tomorrow as well. Almost forgot to mention that. Now, if you go into your solo challenges, guys, this is very important that you do this every week because you have the potential to earn free cards every week and then free Wildcard Wednesday cards every 4 weeks, I believe it is. Last week it said flashbacks. This week it's going to say heavyweights. Whatever we get next Wednesday, it's going to change to that, whether it's veterans or rising stars. But if you go into your heavyweight challenges here are weekly heavyweights, and it says complete these challenges to earn a fantasy pack containing your choice of one of the power-up versions of the featured players. So all 5 of those cards I just went over, they all have power-ups. Montez Sweat went way up in price yesterday. If you guys ever overpay for Wildcard Wednesday power-ups, you're just not being very smart. So I'm going to tell you now, it appears, because this is 2 weeks in a row, and I'm sure it's going to follow suit every week, we are going to get a choice pack, a fantasy pack that's going to give you basically one of the 5 cards of that current week. And out of those 5 guys that came out today, you get to pick one of their power-ups. It also seems that they are going to be adding power-ups on the fly, which is great. So guys who didn't have a power-up, they get an upgrade for Wildcard Wednesday. Boom, they got a power-up that day. No more waiting. So that's a big W. So you play through all 5 of these solos. You get to pick whatever one you want here. Montez Sweat's going to be the most popular one. Again, I haven't really looked at all the cards and seen how great they are, but if you guys want to get a power-up of one of these 5 players, you beat all 5 of these solos, 1 star, they're very, very quick experiences, you get it done. But the key here is to get those done not for the power-up, but if you look at the milestone rewards, 10 stars, big deal, you're going to get 1,000 coins. 15 stars, big deal, you get 1,000 coins. The big reason you want to be doing this is because every 20 stars, so basically every 4 weeks, you're going to get a Wildcard Wednesday fantasy pack. And I would assume that this pack is going to contain every card that came out within that 4-week span, and you get to pick one of them. Now, I don't know if it's going to be all of them or if it's going to be like 10 random ones and you get to pick one. We'll have to wait and see. But it kind of makes sense just thinking about it, right? We had flashbacks last week, heavyweights this week. We'll just say, for argument's sake, week 3 is going to be Rising Stars, and then week 4 is going to be Veterans. Those are going to be the 4 programs in Wildcard Wednesday. Every 4 weeks, you're going to get a fantasy pack. You get to pick one of those out of 4 of those programs. And then when we hit week 5, it's going to be flashbacks, then heavyweights in week 6. Then for argument's sake again, Rising Stars in week 7, and then week 8, Veterans again. So you see this every 4 weeks, Wildcard Wednesday Fantasy Pack. If you fall behind, you're not going to be getting these free packs as everybody else does. So I would recommend, even if you don't care about the power-ups, they're very quick solos. Make sure you go knock them out. It looks like they do expire within a week because the flashback ones from last week, well, they're not here anymore. So very important. This is your warning. You have 1 week to play them. Now, how else can you get these Wildcard Wednesday cards? Well, you go on over to the store, go to Browse Store, and you're going to look in the Training tab, which is almost furthest to the right, so we're just going to go this way. And as you can see here, 88 plus overall heavyweight player pack, 2,700 training. Worth noting that last week, the flashback pack was an 87 plus, and it had 487s in there and 188. This week, heavyweights, we got 488s in 189. A little bit surprised that they did that adjustment, but that's okay. I'm all for having higher overall cards in the game right now. And if you guys were willing or looking to gamble on this pack, well, we of course broke down the numbers here. So this pack costs 2,700 training, and if you pull an 88, you're going to get a card that quick sells for 2,180 training, which means if you wanted to quick sell that card, you're losing 520 training. Now, if you get the 89, but just keep in mind, there's 5 cards in this pack, only one of the 5 is an 89, so that's 20% odds, and honestly, the odds of pulling Montez Sweat are probably lower than 20%. 89's quick sell for 3,150 coins, so that means if you pull the Montez Sweat and you don't want to keep him or you don't want to sell him for coins, you just quickly quick sell him, that's going to gain you 450 training. But in this case, I would probably be selling the Montez Sweat because I'm sure he's going to be a popular item. He's really fast, pass rusher. Those cards usually seem to fare well when it comes to the auction house. Now, if you guys want to open up this pack and you don't have the training to do so, in my opinion, you should wait until tomorrow, okay? Because we're getting limiteds. Maybe you should even wait until Friday because we're getting a big promo. The market should go down. But if you just can't help yourself, right? You're addicted to opening packs. You want to gamble on these things. Well, we do have the cheapest training in MUT right now for you. This is the PlayStation Market. We are on MUT.gg. And as you can see, training is still fairly expensive right now. We're still basically at 53 coins per training point, but this is your guide. It updates every 5 minutes. So if you want to go out there and get training at the current moment that I'm recording this video, 85 overalls at 37.6 thousand coins equals 52.96 coins per training point. Me personally, I'm not buying training until we're out of the 50s. I need 49.99 are lower, and I'm just going to be patient and wait. I would not rush to power up players right now. Think about this. There's people out there, and listen, you can do what you want to do with your team. There's a lot of people out there powering up their entire team, not knowing what other cards are going to be coming out this year, and the cards are only going to get better, right? It's September 1st, so don't be in a rush to power up cards. Training's only going to get cheaper as the year goes on. Don't be in a rush to buy training right now. Wait for the big promos. Wait for the market drops. But again, if you guys are desperate and you really feel a need to open up these packs or power up players, this is the current cheapest training in MUT. And that's all we got for today's video. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.